Hey guys, welcome back for a new episode. Just wanted to let you guys know that after this episode, I will be heading to Thailand on the 17th of January. So I will not be making any videos till then. And I have some exciting stuff lined up for my Thailand trip. So I will be filming and making new videos there. Okay, this is gonna be a slightly long intro, so just let me get to it. So this is the new reel that I just purchased. It is the Loongze B51MC or B50 if it's a right hand. My goodness, it took quite an effort to get a right-handed version of this reel. But as you can see from my title, I said I'm giving Loongze a second chance. I need to tell you the story on why I'm saying that first. It all started with this reel here. The Airlight B100. So when I first got this reel, let me just move this aside. When I first got this reel, I was so excited, okay? And I actually paid a premium for it. I didn't have a discount and I had to buy it directly from Loongze themselves because right hand, super limited, blah blah blah. And it cost me like 50 USD just for shipping. So when I got it, to me it was really premium CNC. At that time, Loongze was brand new. And yeah, so here's the story. I took this out. I remember the first time I took this out, I was with my friend Eddie. And before we come to that, let me show you something about the spool on this reel, okay? Watch this. You see how free that spool spins? Looks amazing, right? But let me tell you something. I have come to realize because of this reel that this so-called impressive spin means absolutely jack shit in the real world of fishing. Let me explain. So the first time I brought this reel out for fishing, I was so excited. And I was with my friend Eddie. And I started by casting 1 gram jig heads, 2 grams, 3 grams, 4 grams, 5 grams, and they all casted great. Now here's the problem. And then I switched over to the Carolina fly, which I use so often, right? And this is the part that perplexes me till today. Whenever I cast this reel on a Carolina fly, no matter what I do, it backlashes. I have to tighten everything up in order to not get a backlash on a Carolina fly, and it only specifically on Carolina flies. And I cast like 2 meters in front of me, so that's not usable, right? So I tried finagling with the insides, and then I tried playing around with the spool. I opened it up, I filed, I sanded some things down, I changed my bearings so many times that I think I actually now injured the spool a little bit because it's pretty fragile. So ever since then, I spent weeks scratching my head on this illogical thing that was happening. So, and right now, this reel takes a lot of force to actually get the handles turning. So I tried to get another spool for this, but they told me that if I wanted a purple spool, I had to pay like $80 US plus another $50 US in shipping, and I was like, screw you guys, I'm going home. So this has been a paperweight ever since. On a side note, I actually now purchased a spool for this that is in the mail coming, but I bought a gold one. So I will update you guys on if this continues to be a paperweight or not. Okay, now we come to the new reel. It's called the Takizawa on AliExpress. I'm not sure how that name came about, but the first impressions is it's ridiculously small, man. Dude, look at that size. It is so small. Okay, and when I loosen the tension and set the brakes to 0 and I do a free spin and I don't see that ridiculous free spin that I see on this, I'm like, okay, I'm not so worried now. Okay, wait, let me just put these things aside. Now I want to show you guys the weight. So this air light, obviously it's spooled up as you can see, so you know, plus minus couple grams. It comes in at about 142.4 grams, which is very, very light. You guys are gonna be shocked when I put this on, man. 127.7, so 128 grams. Plus line, maybe 130, 131. That is, wow, okay? So, very, very excited to use this. First impressions, so smooth. Oh my goodness, so smooth. It's so smooth. Drag clicker. It's okay, it's okay. Clicky tension knob. Clicky drag. I find this way of turning the brakes, sorry, upside down. This knob style is way easier than this. You can even barely see the markings on this. So look at the size difference, it's crazy. Anyway, yes, so I am so excited to try this reel out. The line that I'm going to put in here is the Zukibo Fire that I was using in my previous video, but this time I'm going to use 0.4 instead of 0.6. Also, ta-da! I have 3 decals. How am I going to arrange this? Okay, I have 3 decals that I'm going to first put onto the reel before I bring it out. This is transparent, obviously. This one is black with some, you know, galaxy rainbow colors, and this one is just pure matte black. So I'm going to mix and match to see how to get the best effect on the reel before I use it. And yes, the last thing that I want to say is, actually I have a couple of new rods that I've been trying to do videos on, but because of that fiberglass telescopic rod, I just can't put that rod down, so I never had time to review or even use the new rods. So for this time around, for this reel, I am gonna use the new rod. I have used it before, but yep, never showed it to you guys. So I bought the Purelure Titanium T XUL 5.3. Lure weight is 0.5 to 6 grams and the line is 1 to 4 pounds. So this is the one that comes with this titanium tip. Many people are very afraid that this tip is way too soft. I have made a few casts with it. It's actually quite nice. Honestly, I think this is gonna be a super handsome combo. So I am going to put all the stickers on. Fully stock I'm not going to degrease, I'm not going to flush any bearings. I'm going to fish it totally stock, and then from there I will see what I want to improve on, and if anything needs improving, then I will do my servicing and apply the proper lubricants to the proper parts. Alright, so that's it guys. Now let's head down to the water and go fishing. Oh man, the sky is really gloomy today. Wonder if it's gonna rain. Anyway, I wanted to preface this by saying that I wasn't shitting on Loongze or bashing them or anything like that. I actually think they make very good reels, and their CNC job is always looks pretty good from all the reviews that I see from others. Otherwise I wouldn't have purchased another one, right? I honestly think that because that purple color reel was so limited in the right hand, that there was maybe a problem with the QC, so there was a problem with the reel. However, when I spoke to them and told them my problem, they didn't understand me at all. Yeah, so they didn't really understand what my problem was, and to be honest, I didn't even know what the problem was and why it couldn't cast a Carolina fly. How do you explain that, right? So it's just that the after sale service, no solution was offered to me. You know, they just went radio silent, and because I paid a pretty penny for it, and because I waited quite a couple of months just to get it, I was left feeling a little bit bitter. But bygones, blah blah blah, doesn't matter anymore. I'm going to use this new Loongze reel and try give it another shot. So guys, I'm telling you man, this is the smallest round reel I have ever held in my hand. Retrieve is buttery smooth. Oh yes, before we start fishing, last weekend I came out here with a couple of my friends, and I hit a huge monster right there. I will insert a clip now for you guys to see, but before that, just let you know, I serviced that DK100, and I think I messed something up when I was putting it back together, because every time I tightened my drag, my handle couldn't turn, so I had no control of my drag, and it contributed a lot to why the video ended the way it ended. So I'm going to insert that clip now while I set up, so please enjoy. Bro, landscape mode bro.
Oh, that's good. Sorry, YouTube. It confirm need to boga. Wow. Lucky will come today.
Oh my god.
This is the one you're talking about.
Oh my goodness. Look at the rod bend guys, look at this rod bend.
Look, hit the drag on the go top.
Oh! Oh my god.
Cast again.
Oh my god, but I was powerless man. Yeah, so that was a pretty hard one for me to take. That was a very big fish, and probably double digits. So yeah, but well, sometimes that's the way it is. Oh, I actually see a snake head. I see a snake head. So I'm gonna switch this out. No Carolina fly. Give me a second. Okay, so I got that Checo bait riser. That's really good for top water. I haven't even casted this reel before. Let me just make sure I don't get a bird's nest on the first cast, otherwise I might spook him away. Let's see if he's still there. I don't see him anymore, but I'm pretty sure he's there. That cast felt good. Oh, the retrieve is smooth. Damn it, where did he go? Did he? I don't think I spooked him because okay, from that very light cast, I can tell you that this reel casts really nice. Without even really, this is just like my second just like toss. I really can feel that this is a good reel, man. Oh, it is so silent on the cast. Very, very quiet cast. No moving parts. Everything is as it should be. Mr. Snakehead, where did you go? Oh man, I spotted the snakehead. He's just further down. I've casted right in front of him. Nope, he didn't want to take it. Alright, so let me talk about this reel. First of all, it's not geary at all. I do feel a little something, so I might have to take it apart and lubricate it. Maybe need to buff some gears inside, but it is very smooth on the retrieve. No complaints. Casting distance, this is a 5 gram top water. I am being quite conservative with my tension knob. My brakes are set very, very low, almost zero, but the tension knob is set a little higher to no side to side plate. So far, oh, guys, the spool feels so controlled and so smooth. This is a nice reel, man. And yeah, I put the matte black sticker on it, as you can see. I left a cutout for the brand. Over the cutouts, I put the transparent decal. So for the rest of the reel, I used the matte black. And my friends asked me, I mean, the reel by default is already matte black and it looks so nice. Why would you still put a decal on it? But dude, it's matte black. It's gonna get a scratch when I sneeze, man. So, yeah. Alrighto, let's change to the Carolina. So, some people were quite worried that the titanium tip of this rod would be too soft. This is a 5 gram Carolina. You can see it's not really bending that much, right? So if you're one of those people who are worried that it may be too soft, it really isn't. Let me put my brakes up a bit and see how far I can cast. Unfortunately, the wind has picked up and I am against the wind. Not very far at all. But the reel is smooth, man. It's so small. It almost feels a little bit, because of how small it is. It doesn't feel like a round reel. It feels like a hybrid between a low profile reel and a round reel. Oh, yes, yes, first fish, guys. First fish. Alrighto. Pretty little Tomensis. Right, guys. See, no problem lifting it out of the water as well. I know it's not big, but I felt that the rod could lift him up easily. Alright, broke the cherry on the new rod and broke the cherry on the new reel. Let's go. I think I might have spooled too much line into this, because to be honest, I was expecting to be able to cast further than that on a 5 gram, especially with a titanium tip rod, which is meant to be softer so it can load better, right? Yeah, so might have put too much line in here. Let me decrease that tension knob even more, because so far I have no signs of blowing up. My brakes are still very low. This is 0, so I'm just gonna push it up just a teeny bit. That didn't go far because the gust of wind came. So anyway, continue trying this and give you guys my thoughts in a while. Something came up to the surface right there where I casted. I don't think it's a peacock bass, but no harm casting there, right? Because last week when you saw that clip, there was massive blow-ups there, like when you're out at sea and you see the tuna, like boom, so there was like boom boom boom, and then I casted right on top of it and instantly I was on. Anyway, I've released the tension knob a lot more now. I have quite a lot of side-to-side plate, but it doesn't seem to go out of control, meaning it's still very steady. I don't feel like I'm going to get a bird's nest anytime soon. In fact, I can even release it more. And now, get better distance. But that was a shit cast, so that's on me. Let me try to do a better cast. See if we can hit a further distance. There we go. Not too bad at all. Not too bad. But it could really do with some less line, man. I put in too much. Oh, the line lay is perfect, by the way, guys. Perfect. Look at that. Alright, so KL and John, sorry, John, yes, John. James, oh my goodness, okay. Anyway, KL and James are here, gonna join me, and hopefully we catch more fish together.
Hopefully you get revenge on your monster.
We'll see. So I'm getting used to the rod and reel combo with the settings. The casts are extremely controlled. The spool is totally silent on cast, and it's very quick controlled. So, see, had a bit of overrun there, but not so bad. That was a bad cast, but yeah, nice reel. Liking it so far. And regarding this rod, right, even though the tip is flexible, I wouldn't call it soft. You see, it doesn't bend that much, and this rod has a really strong backbone as well. So when you're fighting fish, this rod will be good for big fish, with that flexible tip and that very stiff, strong backbone. That being said, no problems casting so far, but then again, I'm using 5 grams, so technically it's easy to cast. But I'm not going to go down in weight, not right now, because I need that distance, and it's a little bit windy. That's why I keep getting all these backlashes. That's all. Oh, that was a nice strike. That was a nice strike. Oh, I felt that. Boom. This rod is actually quite fast action. Oh, 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 nice size. Nice. Ooh, yeah, crispy drag. Crispy fish. Crispy drag. Oh. Oh, no. Sir, kind sir. This way, kind sir. Oh, he still wants to run. Please, kind sir. Righto! Wow! Look at the size of that fish. That is one good fish, man. And oh man, guys, oh, look at the size of this boy. Oh, ouch! Ouch, my finger. Oh, look guys, what a magnificent, beautiful fish. Oh. Man, that's so awesome. Where are my friends though? They're so far away. Alright, okay. Let this guy go. Thank you, my friend. Yes! Pop the cherry again on a new rod and new reel. Let's go. So guys, this reel, right? My goodness, I love it to bits, man. If only the first one was as good as this. The spool is so controlled on the cast. It doesn't matter how much tension, how loose your tension is, which I've got a lot. See, I got quite a lot of loose tension. But it casts so well and the retrieve is so smooth. The size is a little bit, it takes a while to get used to because it feels like in between of a low profile and an actual round reel. It's slightly bigger than a low profile, but it's smaller than my smallest round reel. So casting has been a joy, man. Distance is also good. Paired up with this rod. I thought this rod would be actually more bendy than it is. It's actually a pretty fast action rod, man. Very firm backbone. So yeah, pretty much loving this reel. Let's see if it can make it into my top 5 favorite reels. I'm not sure why, but at first I was a little bit afraid of really hitting it. That hindered me quite a bit. Now that I've really gotten used to it and adjusted it to my liking, I can hit it really hard and get really good distance with really good accuracy. So yes, success. Goodbye. And oh yeah, one more thing. In regards to the price of Loongze reels, right? You know that they are pretty expensive. This one seems to be cheaper than the rest of it. It's actually the same price as a DK 100. I'm not really sure why this is cheaper than most of their reels. I'm also not sure if this is a new reel or I don't know when it was released. It just didn't catch my attention until I saw it, and I was like, I haven't got a black reel. So let's give it, it's not too expensive, let's give it a go. But yeah, it is a really good reel. So happy. Yep, one last note. When I first started casting this, on the retrieve, it was not geary, but every now and then I do feel a tick of the gear. At first I was thinking that maybe I just need to burn it in and, you know, get it warmed up first, because reels do take some casting before they get smoother, and this has been the case. So it's been about 2 hours of casting, and now it is buttery smooth, guys. Buttery smooth. Yeah, awesome. So we are approaching last light now, where the fish are supposed to be more active. So really got to make use of. I see a swirl there, cast right on top of it. Let's see. Fish are supposed to be more active now, just before the sun sets. Stay vigilant. Make sure we don't lose any fish. See, the thing casts very good distance. A very light cast. You don't even hit it that hard. Righto. Alrighty guys, the sun has set, and I think we are gonna end the video. We are gonna end the fishing session here. So, KL, James, final thoughts. I think this reel is worth the price. Smooth, powerful, lightweight, accurate, controlled. Can't find any faults with it. After some fine tuning, it will be even better. It seems like the bearing sizes for the side plate and spool are 384, which is the standard Daiwa size. I have a couple of micro bearings lying around, so I might slap them on and then try it. I am looking forward to trying out this reel again. Anyway, thanks for watching everyone. See you guys in the next video, which will probably be in Thailand. See you. Bye.